William Rivera to say a few words. We want to really thank the general manager for supporting us all these years. It's great. He's going to help and support with us all these years.
Just real quick, on behalf of General Manager Gabalskas, we just want to really thank Representative Sanchez's office, Hyde Square Task Force, and all the youth that really made this possible. You're really beautifying our stations, and we really appreciate it. Thank you, guys are great. Thank you.
Next up, we're going to have our lead muralist, Roberto CHAO, come up and give us a few words. Roberto's been great also the past 5 years, helping the youth and developing their skills as artists. Some of these youth come in and they're not necessarily artists, but they learn the craft and they have a lot of fun doing it throughout the summer. So I want to introduce Roberto CHAO.
After hearing the speech of Jeffrey Sanchez, I don't have nothing to do, nothing to say. Well, I want to say thank you to the MBTA, the GM, Garbauskas. Jeffrey Sanchez was crucial. Thanks to him, that 5 years ago we started with this initiative, and I think that we are going to continue, maybe next year in another station. This is our second station. We are very proud. I'm very proud. I'm very glad to be with all of you. The participants are the most important, because without them we cannot do nothing. Hard workers, and bring some stipends to the community too. Well, I want to quote here in this column, very important, this phrase here says, "We must be the change we wish to see in the world." That is all about. We must be the change. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Roberto. So next we're going to have one of our youth come up and describe what each column is about. Just a short description. So, Debbie.
Everyday people, many different cultures pass by our street across the PA station. The murals here represent diverse groups of people and cultures, as well as the history of Roxbury and landscape and mission of the community. The mosque and the church represent landmarks of Roxbury, as well as the different religious beliefs that are held members of the community. The gates that surround contemporary images symbolize our past, embracing our present. Our depiction of Nelne Cass portrays a piece of Roxbury's history. Nelne is known as the first lady of Roxbury, was a 20th century activist who worked with the community groups to advocate for civil rights. Caribbean and African colors that symbolize these cultures make up the art of Roxbury, see the cross on either side of the doors. Station Roxbury is made of many different cultures, but we are all one community. To respect, acceptance, we can make the one community, neighborhood, an even better place.
Next up, we're going to have another one of the community development artists that worked on the mural this summer, Talisa Skeen.
Good afternoon. My name is Talisa Skeen. I'm from Sociedad Latina. This past summer, I worked on a mural, and through that experience, I learned how to be a member in the importance of the community art. Community art can be shown in different cultures. Also, through this experience, I learned the history of Roxbury Crossing. Melina Cass is an activist. I hope other youth will be able to have this experience here in art in their community. Thank you.
Last but not least, we have one more community development artist who would like to give comments, Hazel Manco.
I just want to say that it was a really great experience working on this mural. I'm really proud of just, every time I come by here, just being able to say that I did this. I think it looks really great. And it was a great experience to work, collaborate with the community. Before we started painting, we sat in the station sketching and asking people as they were walking by what they wanted to see here. So it was really nice to just pull everybody's sort of wishes together and just create something that everybody can appreciate.
Thank you.
Now we're going to have a closing by the Deputy Director of High School Task Force, Jesus Serena.
afternoon. My name is Melissa Luna. I'm the Director of Workforce Development and Community Organizing at Sociedad Latina. And I wanted to start off by saying thank you to High School Task Force, to State Representative Jeffrey Sanchez, to the MBTA, to the artist Roberto CHAO, Hernando Butrago, who worked from our staff on this project. I really thank the youth for bringing this wonderful mural to our community. As one of the organizations that's actually based here in the Mission Hill community, it's been great to see a mural that kind of depicts all the different cultures of the residents of the Roxbury area and the Mission Hill area. So, and I also want to thank the youth for being able to create dialogue amongst the residents as far as the content of the mural and being able to depict equally what it is to be a diverse community. So I want to thank the artists, thank the youth, and obviously thank all the people who worked on this project. So thank you.
So thank you again for everybody standing out in the rain and the cold, but this is a pretty special project. Again, as Jeffrey was mentioning, youth got together and they said, hey, we want to create something beautiful in our community. Would you support us? And Jeffrey, didn't have to be asked twice. He came right to the table, brought the MBTA and said, how can we do this together? 5 years later, here we are. We're moved on from Jackson Square to Roxbury Crossing and continue to create the pride in the community and the neighborhood. Just want to say thank you to Roberto CHAO for his leadership in the last 5 years in getting this done. Obviously to Jeffrey and Dan Vasquez over at the MBTA, as well as Sociedad Latina. Also Catherine Knowlton from the MBTA and Lydia Rivera for all their work in coordinating and helping us get this through. And last but not least, thank you to all the young people, for Ashley Cotton, who has been leading this effort now after she was one of the first muralists in the project in 2004. So thank you again.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the murals. It's cold, so I know everybody wants to rush home. But one more thank you to everyone that's been supporting us, and have a great afternoon.
Maybe